The customer said that the computer was hit. The drive inside is not able to mount or be seen by the computer. The drive makes a buzzing sound when powered on. This means that the heads are on the platter. You can see here that the drive will not reach a ready state. I have seen some do-it-yourself videos on YouTube where the narrator says that you can move the heads off the platter while spinning the platter counterclockwise. I would say 10% of the time that might work. 90% will most likely rip the read and write heads right off the actuator arms, because when these heads rest on the platter, they become bonded to the platter. Attempting to move the heads off this way might also cause platter damage, making the drive unrecoverable. You can see here the heads are not parked on the ramp and are on the platter. The method I'm using to move the heads back onto the ramp is a vibration technique. I will apply a small amount of pressure with the tweezers in the direction of the parking ramp and tap the side of the drive. The vibration will allow the heads to unstick themselves from the platter and hop onto the ramp. I can see here that the tip of the actuator arm did not align properly with the ramp and is damaged. I can no longer use these heads. This will require new heads. I have taken apart the patient drive already to save some time, but don't worry, I'll be taking apart the donor drive in the same manner. To find heads that are compatible, you will need to find a drive that is nearly identical to the patient drive. Since this is a Seagate drive, you'll need to match the second and third character of the serial number. Matching the site code is helpful too, but I have done this before with different site codes. Right now I'm putting something in between the actuator arms so that when I remove the head stack assembly, the read and write heads don't make contact with each other. If they make contact, then the heads are no longer good to use. The magnet in the Seagate drives doesn't have a very strong hold, so when I removed the lid of the drive, the magnet stuck itself to the lid, in case you were wondering where it went. The screw here is what holds the head stack assembly. Remove the screw and then the head stack assembly can be moved to the patient drive. Now we can put the lid and PCB back on. Now we hook up the drive to the PC3000 to see if it reaches its ready state. You will know this because the busy light will go off and 2 lights will show on the indicator, and this means the head exchange went well. I do not recommend you connect this drive or any failing hard drive straight to the computer to extract your data. The drive will have errors, and if you keep trying to pull data that way, the drive will fail and possibly be unrecoverable. The equipment I have here handles drives in such a way that it can pull data off more easily than just connecting it to a computer via USB. Now we will start the imaging process. I do not pull the data off the drive itself. Instead, I image the drive to a healthy drive. Then I pull the data off that. I'm building a head map so that if I come across a head that is weak or is producing way too many errors, I'll be able to disable it and come back to it later after I recover the surfaces with stronger heads. Now I will search the drive for the user's folder and generate a map of the files in that folder. I'm ignoring all other folders because system folders are not necessary for this recovery. Going for everything on the drive is a bad idea because the heads can fail at any time. We'll come back when this is done. Now that I have a list of where all the files are located, I can start scanning them so they can copy over to my destination drive. I see here that head 1 is having a bit of trouble, so I will disable it for now and come back to it after I have scanned all the sectors on surfaces 0 and 2. Now that that's complete, I will re-enable head 1 and scan the remaining sectors. This will probably take a couple of days to complete, but so far it looks like this recovery is a success. Thanks for watching.